Hey everybody, how's it going? Boomslang here. Welcome to the channel. So, another live stream, right? No, but you know what? I want to change the camera real quick. So there we go. Alrighty. Alright, and I'm not even sure what the title of this actually says. It's supposed to say another, you know, another lot purchase. So, if you look over my shoulder here, you can see, well, you can see this is what I'm talking about. All this stuff here I picked up Sunday. My buddy Art called me and he says, it's funny because my wife and I were just talking about him. And I said, well, we haven't heard from Art in a while. And I figured he was due to call and say, hey, I got some cards for you or whatever. Even though he's getting out of the business. He probably still has people call him and contact him so he can still flip it over my way. But he did message me and said, hey, I got some stuff for you. But it wasn't his stuff. It was someone that he had gotten off of before was selling, cats in here, was selling their, some of their stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm interested, I'd like to go look at it and all this stuff. He said, well, it's about 90,000 cards. And at $8 per 5,000 count box, it's $144. He said, I told the guy 140 for you. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'd still like to go look at them. And he gave me the guy's phone number. Oh, he gave the guy my phone number. The guy called, left a message because I didn't see my phone doesn't pick up unknown numbers or stuff like that. And so the guy's name was Mike. And he only lived, I don't know. He lived over in Berlin. So it's like 6 miles away, 7 miles away, maybe if that. So I drove on over there, looked at the stuff, talked to the guy for a while. Very interesting man, 63 years old, retired. Unfortunately, he is suffering from some health issues, and I'm not going to talk about his health issues, but and he has an eBay store, and he told me what he was selling. And I'm like, well, I hate to have made you dig this all out, put it out, because he had it out in front of the front of his garage. It was still in his garage, but it was at the front of his garage. And but I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be interested in it. But he said, listen, it's supposed to be 90,000 cards. It's not. It's more like 50. Cut that in half. How about $70? And I'm like, I don't know if I want it or not. Hold on. Mr. Airtime sending me a message. Oh, camera. Over here, son. Over here. Listen. All right. Thank you. That's what Mr. Airtime has to say. No, I did not, Mr. Airtime. This was over in Berlin. Art called me. Oh, I want to go to the one in Palmyra. I want to go. That guy looks like he's got a nice yard sale. And I messaged him. He says he's got some non-sports over there. So I want to get there. But, with the grandkids and all that stuff, it kind of just dug into my time. And by the time I find out about it, he has it during the week. And so, by the time I see his ad thing again, it's already 2 days have gone past and, I got 1 day left. So anyway, and next week, I'll try to go next week, but we'll see. But I have his address and I have I talked to the guy on Facebook, all that good stuff. And so he told me what he had for non-sports. So yes, I did pick up this lot. It ended up being $50 for everything you see behind me. And now the camera's going to follow me. So let's just stop the camera. There we go. All right. So for everything right in this general area, all right, not on the periphery. All right. So what you see, all of these 800 count boxes or 600 count boxes, whatever they are, all the shoe boxes. The guy had a bunch of shoe boxes, and there was literally like one 3,500 count box. So $50 plus he because I was him hauling around. I'm like, I don't know if I want to buy it, even for $50. He said, listen, I'm gonna sweeten the pot for you, and he gave me some other cards. He said, there's one for you. He said, here's one for you. And he goes, this is the Bears. It's got Walter Payton's name on it. That'll sell. But I told him at an eBay store. This is one that I don't even have. So this will probably go into my PC, into my 63 set. Got, umpteen of these. Barry Bonds Fleer rookie card. A nice 73 Munson. Here's the 78 Molitor Trammell rookie card. It's got some roughage on the corners though. A Fleer, 89 Fleer Griffey Jr. rookie card. He threw in this kind of worn out 72 Topps traded of Frank Robinson. And then he threw in some Michael Jordans. And a StarQuest Jordan. And then this Allen Iverson, numbered Allen Iverson to 1,000. So it's 454 of 1,000 from Upper Deck. And then here's another Jordan from Fleer. So he threw these in to help sweeten up the deal. So I got all those plus these for $50. I'm like, all right, well, I can probably flip these, and these are guaranteed money makers in my store. If I'm even get $5 a piece, I don't think I can, but if I can get, $3 a piece, I might get 5 for the Jordans. Let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, $3 for the Griffey. That's 28, $2 for this Molitor Trammell rookie card. I can get $5 or $6 for the Munson, probably. The Bonds there's a million of them out there, so you can only get like $2 for that one. The Trush is going into my binder, and the 2 football, I can probably get, $3 or $4 for them. I can probably get, like $2 for that one there. So, I may have broken even just with these on that $50 if I can sell these in my store. And that's kind of what he was alluding to, is that, you can flip these in your store and you get your $50 investment back. But we had a nice conversation. We had a very good conversations about a lot of stuff, dealing with eBay and being retired and all that stuff, so, I told him I'm brand new to it. This is my first year into it. I forget what he said, but I don't think he's been in it as long as Airtime or anyone else for that matter. He's probably a fairly new guy at it too, I think. That was my impression. But anyway, so everything that we got is all the way out to there. The shoe boxes, and it's mixed. It's all 4 sports. So I guess the first one we're going to look at is this one right here. So let's look and see what we get. Oh, my nerves. Well, we got some Toys R Us box sets are right off the bat. Oh, I like these puzzles too. That's cool. So we got the Toys R Us now. They may have been cherry picked. I don't know. They don't feel like they were, but could be one card missing. Let's see. Let's see what's in here. So we're opening it up. There's Fred McGriff, Hall of Famer. There's McGuire. So now these weren't cherry picked. Nope, not cherry picked. 33 card set. And looks like they're all going to be there. So Booyakasha on that one there. And the other box feels exactly the same. So I'm going to assume that the other box is a complete set as well. Get the lid back on it in here. These are from, you know what year? Doesn't have a year on. Toys R Us, I don't know, 98? Don't know. Might be 98. But anyway, these are baseball rookies, McGuire and Crime Dog. So maybe not 98, maybe 88. Here's box sets. I've never seen this one here. Wow, my ears just took a big ring. 150 card cube. It was $12.95. By putting that box, I don't have any place to sit. Going back up. Thank you very much. Kind of like a little fireside chat. How's that? Get the phone up in case someone comes in and wants to chit chat. I can see it. All right. And I just took it off my phone, so very nice. Thank you very much. There we go. Bring it up. There we go. And all right, there we are. The title, okay, new lot buy Sunday for $50. All right, so the title is good, volume's down, so I'm not gonna get any echoes or anything like that. We'll put the phone right there because all right, tap it. There we go. All right, so we got at least one person here watching. Might be Mr. Airtime, but so here's a cube. And I think this cube has been cubed because it's two different sets of cards. The cubes aren't supposed to come this way. So I'm just going to say the cube has been picked over. Got Omar Vizquel, Kenny Rogers. Now that would be neat if we find the David Martinez with the different colored year on here for the 90 Fleer. So still worth looking through them, I guess, and seeing what we can find. Have duplicates in here. What the heck? Robin Ventura, Delano DeShields, rookie card for your Delano DeShields fans out there. Marquise Grissom, Todd Zeal. We got a Dion, a Neon Dion. We got a, well, we do have a Hall of Famer in here. We've got a Juan Gan, and then we've got Larry Walker. So we do have a Hall of Famer in there. So it still pays to go through them. Here's a Mosisa Lou rookie card. No Moss, Kevin Moss, that is. And then we've got the 90 Dunruss in here. Squirrel Magnet Fishing, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Good morning to you. Yes, it is still morning. I got up 7:30 this morning and got my weekend orders, my mail out. So Johnny Allrood, David Justice. So there are, I mean, yeah, there's Hall of Famers in here, but obviously the bulk of them are just gonna be commons. We gotta go through each and every one. Albert, do not call me Joey Bell. Joey Bell. Another Omar Vizquel. Oh, Bernie Williams rookie, right? Bernie rookie. So on these cards, and you can barely see it on this Sergio Valdez, but the black ink on the pinstriping along the top by the name, you see how it runs into the S? So that's like a variation. Now, if the line went all the way through, that'd be an even better variation, but yeah. And Deion Sanders and Larry Walker. So, I mean, there's the Neon Dion and there's the Larry Walker. It is going pretty good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm retired, you know. So can't complain. Except I went to get ice this morning and the local Wawa was out of ice. Come on, follow me there. Or don't follow me, but just stay with me. Well, now you're going to follow me, right? So I need to give it the cue to follow. Okay, whatever. So that box has another cube in it. It also has the Hank Aaron mini puzzle over here, my friend. What you looking at? That's nothing over there. That's an extension cord and some junk. Come over here, brother. If you're gonna do your job, then do your job. Don't go wandering off into outer space. You're dead. What are you doing? This camera is such a, you know. Well, that was a weird sound up against my garage door. I don't think it's windy out. So anyway, we got this Hank Aaron puzzle, mini puzzle. And then we've got a whole bunch of, might be the, I don't know if it's a complete set, but it's a 86 Donruss highlights. So we'd have to check the checklist card, and it says there's 56 cards, and I don't think there's 56 here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 46. There's 10 cards missing out of this little 86 Donruss set, but there's a Joe Carter here. There's a Dale Murphy here. There's Eric Davis, Bert Blyleven, Bobby Doerr, who while he was alive, he was the oldest living Hall of Famer. And then it was Willie Mays, and I don't know who it is now. Who's the oldest living? Well, hold on. I did look that up. After Willie Mays, the oldest living Hall of Famer, I think, is Eddie Murray, but I don't remember 100%. You know, we got Rigetti, Spaghetti, Jack Morris is a Hall of Famer. Will Clark is not a Hall of Famer, but still got his card. Kirby Puckett, Don Sutton, Fernando Valenzuela, Clemens, Boggs, Clemens again, Stroman, Boggs again, Gooden, Clemens again, and Steve Carlton for the San Francisco Giants. So, and then we've got us, another puzzle of umpire. Don't follow me anymore. Just don't. Damn usual puzzle. And the camera, if it doesn't see my face, it just goes nuts. So I got to turn off the follow. It doesn't like the top of my head. All right. Stop it. Thank you. Just stop. And I wanted it to zoom out. Will you zoom out? That's in. Are you going to zoom in? There you go. So zoom out for me now. Out, 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 out. That's all the out you get me, huh? Okay. But here's like a Mark Grace. So they all got to be gone through, obviously, and then pick out the cards that I think I can make some money on at my store. Try to make a little profit. So far out of this stack, all we got is the Grace. And there's David Wells, but Chris Sabo. But they're like niche people. They don't have the mass appeal or appeal to the masses, or however you want to phrase that. Yeah, so looking at the checklist here. Again, it's 56. But to be honest with you, Edgar Martinez is missing. Robbie Alomar is missing out of this. Johnny Padres is missing. So those are the cards that were picked out. Oh, let's see. Y'all can just stare at the boxes there if you want. And I'll just switch back and forth. I'll just sit on that and bust my hump. Here's another collector book thing. Little box set. There's two of them here. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Oh, this one's got a cover card. It's not. This one wasn't even opened yet. Eh, I guess he was so impressed with that one, he just said, I'm not even gonna open this other one. So we got the 90 Donruss John Allrood. We've got the 90 Donruss Dave Justice. We got the Kevin Moss. Is it gonna be the same two? Well, this is showing a different. This is showing a Topps card. 150 rookie card cube for $13, $12.95. Let's open it up and find out. Or should I just sell it like this and let the buyer beware, right? I'm not going to open it. Breaking my fingernails trying to open that. All right, what else we got in here? Oh, let's see. I'm going to switch cameras so I can stand here. What's Squirrel saying? Nice baseball cards. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. They're supposed to be all the sports are here, so we're going to find out. Let me change my camera so I don't have to sit and hurt my butt while I'm sitting there. So there's some new cards here, newer cards. I don't know what year they are, but I see. So there's some people like these Flair stickers. Here's some cards from a box set. These are from Fleer. Award winners. Small little stack of them. And here's a rookie card of some guy named Curtis Terry. These are from 2022 Topps. Tyler Gilbert rookie card with a brown border, numbered to 2022 as well. So there's a number card. And then they got 3 of his base card here. Rodolfo Castro rookie card ×3. But one is printed upside down. It's weird. So if you look, right, bingo, bingo, bingo. Now I'm going to turn them over. That one's like that. Now I'll turn the next one over. It's printed upside down. Bass backwards. So here's one says Future Stars. The others 2 don't. So I don't know what that. Oh, because it's not him. What? Oh, it looks so much like him. Oh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. But look at that photo. They were almost the same. It fooled me. But it's not. It's not Bass Ackwards. Well, it's still Bass Ackwards as far as I'm concerned because the back is flip-flopped from the other Pirates card. And these are printed like that too. The logo up there and the number on the bottom, or however you want to look at it. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, fooled me. On my own show, they fooled me. And here's some of those collector books. So here's a Lou Brock one. Here's a Ralphie Kiner. And they're from Line Drive, which kind of looks like a starting lineup thing. About Kevin Moss, Big Ben, Kirby, and Matt the Bat Williams. And then, I don't know, here's some, wow, you've won propaganda, right? And here's some more propaganda. Special offers. Premier edition, collect the books offer. Oh, there you go. That's where they came from, collect the books. Here's a part of another mini set. These are Kmart cards. Don't know what anniversary these are, but yeah, who's in here? Let's see. Well, we got the Bobs. You got the Canseco. You got the Will Clark. You got the Clemens. Got the Hawk. Got Doc. Keith Hernandez. Molitor. Murph. Rock Reigns. Rags. Strawman. Fedor. Rest in peace. Then there. I don't know how to get that off of there, but don't know how to get the oh, what's this say? Okay, gotta click it twice, and then that takes it down. Okay, got it. Will Clark got a hockey ENR Sports Products Mark Messier. Here's a mini, like league leader Clemens. And we've got the error card. This is the error card. This is Bob Brower, something like that, Brower. And they got the name Jerry Brown on the front and back, but it's not. So that's an error card. It's got 2 cards in it. Here's 82 Topps Royals with Brett. Here's a wrong back Kirby Puckett. Should be yellow back. It's the green back. Here's a Garvey. Anthony Rizzo, 35th year anniversary. Anthony. Here's a 82 Topps Ricky Hendu. Kirby Puckett, 88 Dunros. Here's a Sean Green Bowman Chrome, I'm going to say Heritage, and it is numbered. It is numbered. So this is 39 out of 350 Sean Green. So, I mean, that should fetch something in the store, you're right, you would think. And then here's some hockey stuff, so we'll put them off to the side. Here's an Eric Davis, another one of those box set cards. More Flair stickers. Another box set from Fleer 88. Another like baseball MVPs and league leaders, whatever that is. Here's the hockey. Don't know who these guys are. These are 89-90 Oshawa. Can't read it. Generrr. Maybe Oshawa Generals. So card number 1 is missing already. There's card number 4. Card 5. Card 6. Card 7. 8. 9er. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So missing 1 and up to 23 though, 2 to 23 of those hockey cards. International Hockey League or something, whatever they are. Oshawa Generals. Sounds like a made-up name. All right, we've got some score. This is another, like, I don't want to say box set because they actually, I think they came in a bubble with a bubble set, maybe with some kind of book too. But I mean, there's a Schmaltz there. Whoops. You know, if you like Kevin Brown, there's Kevin Brown. Omar Vizquel. Joey Bell. Again, don't call me Joey. And here we've got, again, this. Got the Yount. Got the Boggs. Gooden. Lemons. Dave Stewart. Eric Davis. Will the Thrill. Strawman. Hawk again. Fado. Trammell. Rock Rains. Scumstash. Ryan Sandberg. Jack Morris. Kirby. Murph. And that's it. Don't think that's the whole set either, but what are you gonna do? We got a mixture of cards here. So far, nobody's. Got a mail-in card number 4 of an 80 card set. These are mail-in. You had to collect so many wrappers and money from your mom and send that in. Get a set. Here's another one from a different year. Here's a football card of Aaron Brooks. Football card. Eddie Murray. And a whole bunch of nobodies from there. And I just minimize my screen. And I'm going to call it back up. There we go. Okay, good there. Let's see. We got Ozzy. Keith. We've got the Donnie. Lower Roller Scratcher, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Got an 81 Donruss, Jerry Kuzman. Here's a basketball of J.I. High T.I. White. Don't know who he is. Basketball, Oliver. Don't know who he is. Basketball. Hockey of Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, the hockey player. And we got some 89 tops sitting here. 58 tops, nobody of importance. 90 tops. Here's a Rock Reigns. And nobody else. You didn't put your eBay store link in description. It's rolling across the screen. So, I got it on the screen. So, I'll put it in the description when I'm done, I guess. All right. Hockey of Joel Otto. Kelly Hundley. Doug Gilmore. Yeah, I believe he's a Hall of Famer. Don't know who Ledyard is. Don't know who Waltz is. No one is. Oh, there's hockey here. More hockey. So, small stack of hockey. Don't know a whole lot about him. Nicholas Lindstrom. Mark Recchi. Keith Turchuk. Little worn out Michael Jack Schmidt. Cal Ripken. Puzzle piece of Pop Stargell. And some 88 top shots. Eddie Murray. Tony Gwynn. And Dale Murphy. I'm only going to stop on the cards that are worth looking at, like Harold Baines, Barry Larkin, Trammell, and here's 88 rookies. 3, card number 5 is Pete Danaszak. Don't know. Never heard of him. Roman Yount. Tom Seaver. Here's an 82 tops with Kent Herbeck in there. Oh, here's a 72 tops. Boyhood photo of Tom Seaver. Tom Terrific. That's a beat up card. Football. Sportflex, which I don't like. Sportflex. Grace on fire. Something on that third lesson. Billy Ripken. That's Flicks. Kirby Puckett. Johnny Mize. Tommy Davis. Roy Campanella. And then we've got Hojo at 88. Tops. Cards are falling everywhere. Here's another one of those off-brand cards. Drink real quick. My eyes are breaking. And basically, that's that first row of that box. There's one little bit left. Sports Flick, John Tudor, Trammell, but it's kind of messed up. Reardon, Guerra, Witt, Polidor, Hockey. Here's a Ray Bork. Here's a hockey of who knows who. It is Jamie Storr, Storr. Never heard of him. Rob Blake. Hockey. Leaf Samuelson. Sergey somebody. Carl Menard. And more hockey. Here's a good one. Mike Modano. Paul Coffey. Oh, Marty McSorley. The last bit here is some 89 Bowmans. And nobody good there. We're going to move on to another box. We'll put all this stuff back. And we'll move on to another box. We got a little taste of this one. Maybe we can find a non-baseball box. By the way, if there's any set builders out there, you see something you need for your set, leave a message in the comments. And we'll see what we can do to help you out there. All right. Oh, these gotta go. These got to go. The box sets got to go back. The box set. $13. Sheesh. Put those back there. He did say he jammed them up, and I think he did. Get these off of the computer here. Hockey. So if I find a hockey box, I can put these in the hockey box. I'm a reckon. Here's a little bit of football, a little bit of basketball. baseball, and very little basketball. All right, let's get this back to where it was. So I can see the chat. How many boxes you got for 50 bucks? How many cards? Well, the guy said it's about 50,000 cards. I'll switch the camera so you can see real quick. La la la. So not this stack here. This is all my old stuff. Everything's all here over. So got a bunch of shoe boxes filled with stuff. You got one 5,000 count box that's jammed. Jammed. Those are in there good. We'll throw the lid back on there. Even though it's not the right lid, it's still a lid. And we'll bring over a shoebox. Shoebox has, so it's got a wad of paper in here. Bring this up so y'all can see it. So it's got a big wad of paper in here to, I guess, keep everything tucked. Pick it up later. So what he did say is whatever you see laying on top should be what's in there. So there should be a box just with football in. So let's pull them out. Let's take a look. I already see a basketball card, so. He said should be, but I see basketball. Yeah. So I showed that one football there of David Palmer, but then looks like there's some WNBA cards in here. Yeah. So I don't know who is Amy, whatever, Becky Hammond, Beatrice Montpremier or something like that. Stephanie Jones, Tijani Carrington. I've heard of her before. Katie Lou Samuelson, Natalie Akinoa. So I heard of the Carrington, not the Amy Atwell or anyone else really. Appears that none of them are numbered or anything like that, but they are Prism Panini Prism. And here's a basketball of James Gist from Upper Deck. I don't know who this guy is either. He's young. Nasir Little. Solomon Jones. Atlanta Hawks. And then we've got some fleers here. Dikembe Mutombo, Kendall Gill, Steve Smith. We got Chris Mullen. We got Charles Barkley, Clyde the Glide Drexler, Maurice Cheeks, Mo Cheeks. We got a skybox of Stockton. Who's the Clippers guy? Don't know. There's Okafor guy. Who's this guy? Darryl Arthur. Never heard of him. Sean Elliott. Rookie card, it says. ×2 on that one. Yeah, basketball. Basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. I'm Mary Stoudemire. And then I guess this is the gold version. Because that one was the silver version. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. No numbers or anything like that. Just parallels, I guess. Vlade Divac. Him from Georgetown. Patrick Ewing, that's who it is. Reggie Miller. Pat Riley. I'll switch back. There's Patrick Ewing again. Magic and Stockton. Shaq All-Star card. Looks like a Shaq Hallmark gold crown. Yep, Shaquille O'Neal. A Hallmark thing from Classic. And I'm just going through these. Got some coaches in there. Rudy Tomjanovich. Wes Unseld. Jimmy Rogers. We got some in plastic, so we'll pull them out, right? Some sleeved up. Some are looking old. Okay. Some older looking stuff here. Let's pull it out. And have a look, see a gander at it. Come out there. Okay. So we got some Montana cards. Let's switch this back. There we go. Switch it back. Get my mouse working. There we go. You need to set card to show once a month and sell it at all his cards for a quarter each, or sell one $5. Oh yeah. I'm thinking about just having a yard sale and just sitting out back and selling them by the box, like like $1 for each, like a box of these, just a single row box, $5 or $6 or $7, or 5,000 counter, just to move them. But we have, so that same box, we got this Upper Deck Montana. I guess that might be like part of the Football Hero set that they did for football, like they did for baseball. There's another Montana. And 2 more Montanas. So that's that. And then we've got some football. It's funny. Got these Garo Yepremians. 5 of these. And then we've got this Bob Grease, signed by Bob Grease. It says to RJ somebody, Bob Greasy. I'm going to sell this and just say it's got ink on. Possible autograph, not authentic or not authenticated though. That's funny. I got 5 of the Rick Dempsey cards, and these football cards are from 1976 tops. How about Jack Youngblood, All Pro? And then these are like 1980 tops. Yeah, 1980 tops. And then here's some older ones. I like old cards, but it's got a big ass crease on it. Jack Concannon. Now I work with this guy's nephew. So, yep. It's not punched out. It's just got a huge crease on it, but I can still probably get $5 or $6 for it. Wendell Hayes. These are like 68 tops. Here's a 70 tops of Gino Cappelletti. John Cappelletti's father. You know who John Cappelletti is? Running back for the Penn State Nittany Lions, and then went on to play for the Rams. Here's a 1977 tops football. Cliff Branch. Here's one that's got a printing FUBAR on it. Ahmad Rashad, though. Here's a 1970 tops Nick Bonacani. Ben Davidson. Daryl LaMonica. Here's a Ahmad Rashad again. This one's from, again, 76. Wilbur Marshall. Miscut and creased. And ink on the back. I don't know what else you could do. Possibly burn it, I guess. Merlin Olsen. Here's a 73 tops. Creased though. It's all creased up. Don Maynard, Hall of Famer there. Dan Fouts, Hall of Famer right there. Here's Ahmad Rashad again, 77 rushing reserves from like 78 tops. Dan Pastorini. Oilers. Dan Deerdorf. Fran Tarkenton. Harvey Martin. No. Yeah, that's Harvey Martin. There's Harvey Martin, too. Different guy. Drew Pearson. Tom Jackson, the announcer. Ahmad Rashad. Cliff Harris. Super Bowl 11. Raiders 32, Vikings 14. Drew Pearson. Alan Page. Zonka. Creased up Charlie Waters. Art Shell. Cliff Branch. Larry Little. Jim Marshall, got it ran the wrong way. Jack Ham. Here's a creased up O.J. Simpson and Chuck Foreman. Here's a Kenny Stabler and James Harris. I think his nickname was Hollywood. I'm not sure. Hollywood Harris. Anyway. Here's Stabler and Harris again. Here's a championship, AFC championship for 1975. Steelers 16, Raiders 10, and Franco pounding it out. Ricky Young and Hall of Famer Steve Largent. Ted Hendricks again. Very OC Randy White, Hall of Fame, Art Shell. He also was the president of the Players Union, I think. And here's an all pro card. Here's a miscut Jack Ham, Mel Blount, Tony Hill, Cliff Harris, and Cliff Harris. And then we got Osborne, Bryant, West, and Pete Duranko. Duranko. Done yet? We're not done yet. Let's have a free mark and sell my card. Yeah, I could do that. I can set up in my backyard and do it too, and have a lot of traffic that goes up and down the backyard. Here's two Mike Haynes, Haynes, all pro cards. One has a crease in it, the other one appears to not be creased. Hall of Famer Kellen Winslow Sr. Unmarked checklist, gotta love him. Brian Sipe. Curly Culp, he's the culprit. Another Jack Ham, this one way better centered. Conrad Dobler, another good checklist. Another Sipe. Langer, Dobler, Pearson, John Kalb, times 2. Jim Marshall, Archie Griffin, guy won 2 or 3 Heisman trophies. Checklist again. Jim Langer, Archie Griffin. Checklist, 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 checklist. 4 more checklists. Got some all pro cards. Joe DeLama-Murray, I want to say. Kenny Houston. Jack Ham, times 2. Got more. Brian Sipe. Huff leads Bucks to first win. Playoff card or regular season game, I guess, maybe. Curly Culp. Langer. Lyle Alzado. Larry Little. AFC Championship 1979. Steelers 27. Oilers 13. Art Shell. Steve Bartkowski. Archie Griffith again. Team checklist, leader cards. Some Charlie Waters. Billy Joe Dupree. There's Mr. John Capoletti himself. Charlie Hayes, or Charlie Waters, sorry. And this is Teron O'Bannon, wide receiver, signed on the bottom of the card. It's autographed. It's numbered 1326 of 7,750. Right at the very bottom, you can see it. Starts in the gold there and it goes across. whoever he was, is, I don't know. It's football. My camera just taking a break. Gotta pull out. Some's got plastic on for you. But oh, here's a Kyle Stowers rookie card. It's a foil. No number. But that's baseball. Here's Masato Yoshi. Clear card. Here's some basketball. Jordan Miller, rookie, rated rookie. Jalen Hood Scafino. That guy. Oliver Maxence, whatever. That guy. Ollie. Ben Shepard, rookie card. Here's some Heritage, Lorenzo Cain and David Freese. Low numbers. Xander Bogaerts, Jake Arrieta, opening day. Opening days. These might be opening days. Christian Stewart. Oh, here's a blue one. Opening day, March 26th, 2019. ALED. Aledemys Diaz. But not numbered. There's another football card. Don't know who it is. Packers, Eric Stokes. Trey Lance. Basketball of Precious Somebody rookie card. Patrick Williams for the Cubs. Where James Wiseman is. He is. No. No. Nope. Deshaun Tate. Trey Young. Amari Stottlemyre. Stephen Kerr. DeMar DeRozan. Whatever that is. Kobe Bluffkin. Kobe Buffkina. I don't know about that hair. He's got buns up like what's her name from Star Wars? No numbers. Basketball, football. football, baseball. Let's see what else we got. Football. Zach Thompson for Topps Chrome rookie card. Juan Yepez gallery. Tristan McKenzie. Zach Short. Jake Cronenworth. Justin Turner. Logan Gilbert. Austin Meadows. Brian Reynolds. Kyle Raleigh, who's right now leading the American League in home runs. I think all of baseball with home runs, too. Followed up by Aaron Judge. And here's a Lucas Giolito Diamond Kings. No number. Let's see, bud. Trash ball. There. Oh, let's see. There's a Topps Chrome Refractor rookie card of Andrea Davies. There's a Fleer Ultra Terry Glenn in this die cut. 2 of 18S. Specialists, that's why. So it's a subset. Bummer Chrome, but that's a nobody, Tony Simmons. Never heard of him. There's a Topps Finest Chris Slade refractor. Oh, here's Mosi Tatupu for the Patriots. And that's an 85 Topps. 1985 Topps. Robert Edwards. Him. Malcolm Jenkins. William Floyd. Eric Stills. Got this. I have to take one to home. Aaron Brooks. Don't know who he is. Who's this guy? Anthony Smith. Never heard of him. It's a nice looking cards, but never heard of him. So, there's some new cards. There's old cards in here. Let's see. Got a Kirby Puckett. Sportflex. We've got a 1976 Topps, 77 Topps rookie pitchers. Nobody important. Got a Deion Sanders. Got a One Gun. Got a written on and worn out Dwayne Thomas. Canseco. Scratched up Yaz. Don Larson. There's a 1971 Topps, pretty beat up, of Bobby Mercer. There's Mark Messier. Mark Messier. Mark Messier. So this is some kind of set for Messier. Jake Berger rookie card. Joe Ryan rookie card. There's a Wade Boggs. Very nice. Willie McGee. And here's a Yosemite Sam from Upper Deck, like the Looney Tunes. Yosemite Sam. Hologram. Looks like we got some more. There's Elmer and Thufferin Thuckatash. About this one here. This is Wile E. Coyote, I think. Roadrunner. And Bugs striking out. 1, 2, 3, you're out. 1, 2, 3, you're out. 1, 2, 3, you're out. If you've seen that cartoon. That's it. 1, 2, 3, you're out. 1, 2, 3, you're out. '88 Dunrust, Tom Glavine. How about this? This is Ricky Henderson, Silver Stars. Yeah. So there are pepperings of cards, not all just commons. Jim Druckenmiller. How about Phil Buchanan? Don't know. There you go. Bill Pickel. It's slightly off center on the back. All-time record holders card. And a Pete Rose. 1985. And that's about it for that box. There's still more in there. We haven't gone through the whole box, but I'll finish this one up on my own. Off screen, that is. Yeah. Basketball in here. A lot of basketball. Some baseball yet. What's in this one here? Great tell. New Yorker cheese box. That's what's in here. Hold the phone. Oh, wow. Geez. You know, you just had to pack every card in to the box. They took these and jammed them in there sideways. What the hell for? What was the purpose of that? One was a Wally Joyner. Hall of Famer, Benton Half. Griff, nobody. David Wells. Doug Drabeck. These go right in the junk. Right in the trash. I'm not going to be able to save them. They're already got creases in them. Put these out here. Getting on a drink. Ugh. Okay. We got a little bit longer we can go. It's almost lunchtime. And then we're going to break for lunch. This has what appears to be Fleer, I'm going to say. Yep. So, sticker, the cards that were in the pack. Or, what's that? Cardinals checklist. Baylor. Hall of Famer Joe Morgan right there. I just put a whole bunch of these up in my store, too. Sticker. 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 And another sticker. Now Oliver. 2 Hall of Fame catchers. More 83 Fleer. Yep. Rusty Staub. Billy Buckner. More stickers. Bucky freaking Dent there. Jack Clark. Now it's got a decent surprise. Raleigh Fingers, Hall of Famer, right? Boston. Seattle. The Dodgers. Royals. And the Phillies. Lou Whitaker. Harold Baines. Carter. Baines. Carter. Murphy, and then more stickers. Got the Brewers, Angels, Reds, Angels, Twins. Clinton Ray, what's up? How's it going? Good morning. Actually, it's almost noontime here. It's almost lunchtime. Just going through some stuff that I picked up yesterday. Some cards. Good. Going okay. Picked these up yesterday. I got a call from a friend who said, hey, I got some cards. What he meant to say was he has access to some cards because it was a person that he knew that I bought him off of. Braves stickers. And we got more 83 Fleers here. So let's see who else is here we can find. Fleer stickers. Different year though. Astros. Oakland. Tigers. Baltimore. Toronto. Kent Hrbek. Okay, yeah, there's no big need for that. Yeah. We are doing good. We're doing good. Oh, look, Robin Yount. So he's going to be a Hall of Fame manager, Dusty Baker, for sure. Phillies again. Cubbies. A's. White Sox. Mets. And the Royals. Another Carter. Mr. Frank White. Phillies. Mets. Royals. Cubs. Giants. Beans. A's. Brewers. Cubs. Angels. And Tigers. this cheese box was jammed in that shoebox along with all the other cards. When I was a kid, I had cheese boxes too. I had tons of cheese boxes. These might be some more 83 Fleer jammed in here. Yep, more 83 Fleers jammed in here. Take this out and give them a little breather. All right, let's see what we got here. Whitaker. Okay. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Her back again. How about Gaylord? More stickers. Yount. Rangers. Fernando Valenzuela. Eddie Murray. All right, then we got some '89 Fleer. There's a Trammell. You didn't really go through that whole box. I only went through not even half of it. Hall of Famer Blyleven. No F-face cards in that little stack. Oh, okay. I'm gonna knock off on this box right here. Cards back in here. A little bit if we can. Still want to pack them in. They were. Packed. cheese boxes. Those are not going to fit in there. I'm going to have to move them out. So we're looking through parts of these boxes. I'm not going to go through all of them. I can go through all of them on my own. And just kind of pick out the highlights. And again, I don't know why you would jam these in the box. I'm going to show you where they were. Makes absolutely no sense. They just jammed them right there like that. They just shove them down in there, like as a placeholder or something. I don't get it. Don't get it. You want to hear anybody good? Wally Bachman. Nope. Wayne Tolleson. Nope. Doug Sisk. No. Dan Schatzeder. The correct card. It'll be Schatzeder with a D-A-R. It'll be a Schatzeder with a little black ink mark up there, and there's Schatzeder spelled correctly. 3 versions of that card. Mel Hall, Tracy Jones, and well, yeah, lost Kirby Puckett. I think there's someone behind Kirby too. And Deshays, not Ryan. So another set that's trash. I'm not even gonna waste my time going through these. I don't think this. Not on camera. These are all candy stripe, barber pole, whatever, candy stripe cards. Not my favorite Fleer, sure. There's not a lot of time going through them on camera. Do that off the camera. It's like a box full of basketball. Let's see. Oh, yeah, some guy named Bobby Jackson. Sam Castell. John Wallace. Danielle Marshall. Isaiah Ryder. These are Fleer Brilliance. Byron Russell. Rod Strickland. Amon Murray. Cedric Celebos. Whatever. Checklist card though. Ron Mercer. Billy Owens. Anthony Mason. Jim Jackson. Tim Thomas. Gary Payton. Rick Schmitz. Maurice Taylor and Hensley for some reason. I don't know. Maurice Taylor. And Glenn Robinson. And it looks like whole thing of basketball. John Stockton. Sal Thompson, I'm sorry. Ed Pickney. Kurt Rambis, looking like one of the Ghostbusters. Joe Wilkins, Dominique's brother, right? Ron Harper, Rod Higgins, Eric Lechner traded to Sacramento. Otis Thorpe, Hersey Hawkins, Detlef Schrempf, the Chief, Robert Parrish, 7-footer, Mark Eaton, actually 7'4", Mark Eaton, some guy named Buck Johnson, Moses Malone, smashing backboards, Scotty Brooks traded to Minnesota, Joe Klein, Eddie Johnson, Basketball Jones. Hey, Kat, what are you up to? I don't know a whole bunch about basketball. Here's Hakeem Olajuwon. Draft pick Ricky or Dickie Simpkins. Dickie Simpkins. Wow, he left a Shaquille O'Neal in here. Another Shaq. Tops from the roof. Shaquille O'Neal. Mitch Richmond, Jim Jackson, Vernon Maxwell, Joe Dumars. Some guy named Grit, G-E-E-R-T, Gert Hammond, H-E Hammick, H-A-M-M-I-N-K. Jerry Smith, Bill Cartwright, Aaron McKee, David Woolley, Robert Horry, yeah, a lot of guys I don't know. Sam Bowie. And there's again Steve Kerrs, Charles Oakley, Benoit Benjamin, Mario Ely, Charlie Ward, Jalen Rose going up against Danny Ainge, Danny Manning, Manute Bol, all 7'7" and Mitch Richmond on a like a parallel card, all shiny. Okay, what are you up to? What other b-ball do we have here? Got some NBA hoops. A guy named Robert Covington, Alvin Williams, Paul Gasol, Yogi Ferrell, Kevin Love, Sean Kilpatrick, Jamal Crawford, Tim Hardaway Jr. There's some cool looking cards. Harrison Barnes from Dallas Mavericks. These are from Panini. They're pretty cool. Shiny. Paul Gasol again. Jonathan Simmons. Spencer Dinwiddie. He's on Dinwiddie. Taj Gibson. different. Different. So different. What else? What do we got here? Some optic. Goran Dragic or something like that. Wesley Matthews, Paul Gasol again, that guy. Jeff Teague. Draymond Green. Heard of him. Rajon Rondo. Eric Bledsoe. Heard of him. Bobby Portis. Doug McDermott. Lou Williams. And Tim Hardaway Jr. card. Company. What are you doing, Cat? What are you doing? All right, some football. Elite. Panini. Derrick Henry for the Titans. Danny Amendola. Marvin Jones Jr. Frank Gore. Joe Flacco. Adam Thielen or something like that. Phillip Rivers. Doc Rivers. Melvin Gordon. Doug Baldwin. Gerald McCoy. Jordan Howard. Andy Dalton. Sam Bradford says Cardinals, but he's in the Vikings uni. And Josh Gordon. Flash. Gordon. What you doing, Cat? Football. How about some contenders, Panini contenders, season tickets? Hunter Henry or Henry Hunter, not sure. Matthew Stafford. Then we're back to those elite. Robert Woods. Landon Collins. Robbie Anderson. Mr. Anderson. DeMarcus Lawrence. Demarius Thomas. And Jimmy Graham. What are you doing, kitty? Come here. Season tickets again from Panini Contenders. Jay Cutler. Phillip Rivers. Kirk Cousins. Robert Woods. Amir Abdullah. Derek Carr. Buck Allen. Mike Galizzi. AJ Green, Carson Palmer, Jordan Matthews, Deshaun Jackson, I'm not remember his name. Something Hyde. Carlos Hyde. There we go. Eli Manning. DeMarco Murray. Demarius Thomas. You can put the blocks in here, that you get in some of the packs to make you think you got a hit in the pack. They stick these babies in there to fool you. So you couldn't tell which ones had the relic or the autograph, and you put those in there. Basketball, football more. Stop it. 2018 Prestige, Ryan Tannehill, Marcus Goodwin, Sam Watkins, I'm stuck. There's the Watkins, Delvin Cook, Aaron Jones, DeMarcus Lawrence, and AJ Bowie. What are you doing? What are you doing, dummy? Don't come jumping over here, big dummy. What are these? An optic basketball. Yeah, not excited. So this is a basketball and football box, looks like. Very nice. Oh, I do see there's some thick cards though, so maybe there is something here. Hold the freaking phone. These are thicker cards, card stock. As I just didn't notice on the other ones, but these are some thicker card stock. Thon Marker, I heard of them. And then here's the regular. Gordon Dragic, Wesley Matthews, Dwayne Dedman, Evan Fortner, Spencer Dinwiddie, Denzel Valentine, Otto Porter Jr. Never heard of him. Kevin Love. Yeah. And that Gasol guy again. He's getting around. You done getting around. Hey, Kitty, what are you doing? Oh, Kitty, what are you doing, my friend? What are you doing, my friend? You just hanging out? Is that what you're doing? Thank you much. Hey. Let's see if we can get the cat in the picture real quick for you. Decides to change positions. Camera. There's his tail. There's his tail. And there he goes. Finn. Finn. There's Finn. No. Let's see a bug down there in that bag. Been pawing at it. Whatever. All right. I'm gonna. This box has written all over it 1983 Topps. 1983 Topps. 1983 Topps. So we're going to check it in. We're going to say if in fact it is 1983 Topps. Turn the camera this way. Cat, you're on your own. All right, so this is the box. I feel like the guys back in the day, and some of you guys might be too young for this, but late at night they would have like a channel on. It might have been QVC, it might have been something else, but they were pushing baseball, sports cards all the time. And if you're buying them, man, you'd be doing all right because they had them fairly cheap back then. Some of these sets and some older cards. So we've got some new 89 Fleer in here, and we've got it's like football. I thought it's all football here too, but it's definitely has 83 football or 83 baseball in there. So you didn't fib. And right there's a Hall of Famer, Jim Kitty Cat. Picture in here by team. Elite Powder Blue. Dick Hauser's no longer with us. None of these guys aren't with us. Amos Otis. Quisenberry. Frank White. Brewers. Hall of Famer Simmons. Brewers. Mr. Yak Pack for Ollie Fingers. Greg Nettles, Bobby Mercer, Garber, May, Tony Perez, Hall of Famer, Doug McGraw, Taylor Perry, Hall of Famer, Jim Cott, Hall of Famer. So, yeah, it definitely is the some 83 Topps baseball in here, along with some jammed in here, some 89 Fleer jammed in here also. So, very good, very nice. Usually you can't trust what's written on the box, but maybe you can in this case. Don't know. But Let's see, guys. We've been at this for 2 hours and 11 minutes. These were part of a $50 lot. Yes, these are. Picked them up Sunday. A friend of mine who I've been buying cards off of for years. Yeah, it's he guesstimated around 50,000 cards. I don't know. You know, you got a 5,000 counter here that wasn't quite full. You got 3,200 count there, plus you got all these. You know, I haven't been through what I've skimmed through is what I've looked at so far. I haven't looked at anything else, but yeah, the whole thing goes down to there. Oops, if the camera will stay, it probably won't. Nope. But anyway, that. Oh, I'll sit down here. Ugh. And look at the camera from here. Oh. Yeah, plus he gave Plus to sweeten the deal because I wasn't gonna buy it. I was just debating it. He threw in some of these other cards. And I showed these at the beginning of the stream. So I might as well show them at the end of the stream. These aren't in some of these aren't in the best of shape, but you got this 72 Frank Robinson that he threw in this Michael Jordan. He threw in this Michael Jordan. He threw in, drop that one. This Michael Jordan. He threw in this Jordan. He threw in a numbered Allen Iverson and die cut at that. So it's numbered to 1,000. Ken Griffey Jr. Fleer rookie card. Molitor and Trammell rookie card from 78 Tops. A 73 Thurman Munson, which is in nice shape. Bonds, Fleer rookie. A 63 Tops Tom Tresh home run defeats the Giants. Not sure what year these are. You'll see on there. Maybe it says 78, so these might be 79. Whatever. Between 76 and 78. It's the Bears with Walter Payton name on it on the checklist and on the back for leading rushers. Not even on leading scores. Jeez. Yeah. Then we got this '79, so this might be like a 1980. I don't know. Nick Bonacani. So he threw those in to sweeten up the deal. So I would buy it. The original was supposed to be 90,000 cards. He says, nope, not 90, more like 50. It was going to be $140. He said, listen, just give me, since it's half of them, give me $70, half price. And I'm like, well, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to buy them. And I wasn't sure. I'm like, I got enough of this stuff. I got enough of all the commons and stuff like that. But there are some Hall of Famers in here. Stuff I can pull out and stick in my store to make so when I spend $50, I want to make $100 in return. I got to turn $100 in sales to feel like I've made, my profit, my money back, plus a little bit for my pocket. So I can probably squeeze $100 out of this, because you can't list every card either. They're all just commons, so I do have some older commons listed. Obviously, the older the better, the newer nope. So, and let's see. So if anybody out there sees anything that so far that they think if they're a set builder, they see something they want to try to build, let me know, and we'll see what we can do about working on prices and all that good stuff. Okay. I think that's going to be it. I'm not getting hungry. It's after lunchtime now. And we've been at this for 2 hours. I've been longer, but I'm hungry. Want to eat. And yeah. So peace, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next one. And go, oh, poof. But I can't do that now. All right. Now I gotta try to clean up this mess. Thanks for the stream. Have a good day. Yes, you too, guys. Everyone, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for commenting. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. God bless you. And God bless you. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to visit the eBay stores. Myself, Jeff Airtime. And I think I got Donald Blumdahl's in there too. So there's mine scrolling by on the ticker tape now. Jeff Airtime is Airtime cards, and the other one's Donald Blumdahl, Hall of Fame veteran sports cards. Yes, so visit those eBay stores and patronize them. All right, guys, peace out. Again, we'll see you in the next one. Hey, babe, what's for lunch? A sandwich. Sounds good to me. I gotta set the outro video. Select. I don't know what to count. Select. I forgot something else. Cancel. End the stream.